task 5.4 is sales document. So to record sales document, the first sales document that we need to record is quotation. So to record that, we need to go to the sales and click on the quotation. So the first quotation is to customer 1. So we choose the customer 1, and after that we change the date to 5th of May. And then for the item code, we insert the column. The first item is ACN 001. So the quantity is 4. And the unit price 20, the subtotal will be 80. The second column is for the PHN 001. The quantity is 2. Okay, for this item, we are going to give discount of 5% to the customer. So the item will become 1,900. And the third item is PHN 002. And the quantity is 2 as well. And we give 5% discount. So the amount will be 2280. After you done this, we click on the proceed new quotation, okay, to save to the second quotation. So the second quotation that we issue to customer number 2, and the date is on the 5th of May. Okay, and then the item code is PHR 002. Quantity is 5. And the unit price 2,000. And we give discount of 500 to this customer. So the subtotal will become 9,500. And after that, we click on save to save the second quotation. So the third one is for the customer 1 again, and the date is on the 6th of May. And for the item of ACL 001, and the quantity is 50. For this item, we are actually giving out the discount of 5% for the customer, and the subtotal will be 1425. And the second item is the APHL 001. Okay, and the quantity is 50. We are giving out the discount of 5%, okay, plus additional 2 more percent. So basically the discount is 5% discounted from the normal price, and then the total price after discount, we give another discount of 2 more percent. So the price will be the quantity is 50, but the unit price we mark up a bit to 950. So the subtotal will be 442250. So at the end, we just untick proceed new quotation and we proceed with save. So that is for the quotation. The next one will be for the sales order. To create the following sales order, you need to full transfer from quotation. So you need to go to sales and sales order. So the first sales order that we need to create is for the customer 1. Okay, we are going to transfer from quotation. So this is the transfer from quotation. This time we are going to transfer full. So we are going to transfer quotation number 1, which is this one, and quotation number 3. Okay, for both quotation, and after that we click OK. After you have transfer, you change the date to 6th of May. Okay, and we have another sales order. So I tick proceed new SO and I click on the save button. The second sales order is customer 2 and I transfer from quotation. So there's a one full transfer, document transfer here for quotation number 2, and I click OK and I change the date to 6th of May as well. Alright, after I done, I just untick proceed new SO and click on save for the sales order. The next instruction is for the create the following delivery order, partial transfer from sales order. So for DO, we are going to record under delivery order here, but this time we are using the partial item transfer. So the first DO we issue to the customer 1, okay, and then transfer from sales order. So this is partial item. So which item that which item is delivery order to this customer? First item is ACN 001, which is this one. Original quantity is 4. The only quantity that arrived to the customer is 2. And the second item is PHN 001. Okay, and the original quantity is 2, so the new quantity is 2 as well. Okay, after that you can just click OK, and you can see the total amount 40 and 1,900. So you click on proceed new DO. Don't forget to change the date to 8th of May. Okay, after you're done, you just click on the save button. The second customer is still customer 1. Okay, and transfer from sales order, partial item transfer. ACN 001, another 2, so you tick. And PHN 002 is 2 items, so which is this one, we tick. And after we transfer, we check the amount, 40 ringgit and 2280. Okay, after we done, we change the date to 9th of May. Okay, and after that we click on the save. The third DO is for customer 1 again, transfer from sales order. So this time we transfer ACL 001, the quantity is 40. Okay, and the second item PHL 001, the quantity is 40 as well. After that I tick and click OK. So the subtotal will be 1140 and 35,378. And change the date to 10th of May. And the last delivery order is for customer 2. Okay, and transfer from sales order for one item only, which is these 5. So the amount is 9,500. And you change the date to 10th of May. After we done, we untick proceed new DO and click on save button to save the last delivery order. The next one will be create the following invoice, full transfer from DO. So you go to sales, invoice, create new, and the first invoice is for debtor customer 1. Okay, so this one we need to transfer from delivery order. So you choose delivery order here. This is full transfer, so we are going to transfer DO1, DO2 and DO3. So all this DO you need to tick. Okay, so after you tick, you just click OK and everything will be transferred to this new invoice. Okay, and don't forget to change the date to 10 of May. Okay, after you're done, you can click proceed new invoice and click on save. The next one will be for the customer to transfer from delivery order, full transfer from DO number 4. So we tick this one and we just click OK. Don't forget to change the date to 10 of May. And untick proceed new invoice and save. After we have done invoice, the next thing is to create the following credit note. So to create credit note, we go to sales, credit note. Okay, create new, and first we choose the customer. Okay, and after that, it says that we need to partial transfer from the invoice. So we need to click on transfer from invoice. It's a partial item transfer, so we choose item ACL001, original quantity 40, but we issue credit note only for 2 quantity and we tick. The same goes to PHL001, original 40, we issue for only 2 quantity, and after that we click OK. So the amount will be 57 and 1768.90. Okay, and don't forget to change the date to 15th of May. Okay, after that, if you have any reason, you can put in the reason here. Okay, maybe incorrect item. Alright, so after you have done this, you can just click on the save button to save your credit note. Okay, the next one will be debit note. So you go to sales and debit note. The customer is for the customer 2. Alright, so this one you are not going to transfer. So you just need to key in our invoice number, which is INV 0004. Okay, and then insert the item code, which is RS, repair and service. The quantity is 2. So the amount will be 100. Okay, and then we change the date to 15th of May. And then we save. Okay, and the last transaction for sales document is the cash sales. So we go to sales and cash sales. Create a new cash sales. Okay, so the first customer is cash customer, which is 300,999. Currently, we don't have any customer that in our record. Okay, so we have to create a new customer for that. The company name, meaning the customer name, is a cash customer. So you put in cash customer. And the debtor account we already provide you in the cost book, which is 300,999. Okay, that is the only information that we have. So you can just direct click on the save button and it will appear here. Okay, so for this part, you just need to change the date to 5th of May and insert the column for the first price. The first price is, for the first item is ACL001, quantity is 1 and subtotal is 30 ringgit. The second column is for the PHN001. The quantity is 1 and the subtotal is 1000. So for this cash sales, the customer are paying to us by cash. So we click on cash. Okay, before that I forget to tick proceed new cash sale because we have the second one. So I click on cash and then I key in the full amount. Okay, and after that I just click OK. The second cash sales is cash to customer again, and the date is on the 5th of May, right? 5th of May, and the item code is PHL002, and the quantity is 1. So for this cash sales, the customer are paying in the form of multi-payment. So we are going to click on the multi-payment here. The first payment that the customer pay is by cash, the amount of 400. And the second payment method, the customer are paying by MBC card. The amount is 1000. So after you have key in these two, you can just click on save button, untick proceed, okay, and you can close. So basically you can see in your cash sales, both cash sales has no outstanding. Okay, means that the customer already made a full payment. Okay, so that's all for the cash sales transaction. The last task is 5.5, which is sales report. Okay, again for the sales report, you can go through all the sales report that you required, starting from the monthly sales analysis report until the item package sales report. Okay, so you have to choose which report that's suitable for your business. And the last one, before you end your work, you don't forget to go to tools and backup. So this time we are going to backup task 5.6. Okay, and after that we just click on backup 2. And the backup completed successfully. And then you can close. And that's all for this chapter 5.